All right, we're going to look at today solving these inequalities, and what happens if we involve multiplying or dividing. Because yesterday we stuck strictly in the realm of here's an inequality, and maybe at most we'll have to add or subtract something to each side. And we saw yesterday that it had no impact on the greater than or less than sign. It just stayed the same. We just carried out our thing, we did our job, and then we got an inequality, and we got our answer, and we graphed it. When we multiply and divide, we're basically going to do the same thing. We're still solving like one-step inequality. We're still solving basically one-step equations. There's only one thing we need to keep in mind, and that is if you multiply or divide by a stop here. Sorry, stop, pause. Both sides of an inequality by a negative number then the inequality sign flips. All right. So if we want to solve these two little guys in the front here, what's one strategy we could use to solve this inequality? What would you want to do to both sides here to get x by itself? What's the fraction bar another symbol for? Dividing. So if x is divided by 3, what can we do to both sides? Multiply both sides by 3. X and 24. And which way is the sign point? Same way or change? Same way. Multiplied by a positive number stays the same. So x is therefore bigger than 24. So therefore, if I want to graph this, oh look, I found 24. Happened to be right there in the number line. And how do I graph this thing? Hollow circle to the right, because it's greater than. Okay, here we go. Y is less than 2.5. Sorry, excuse me. Y divided by 2.5 is greater than or equal to negative 4. So what do I do to get y by itself? Multiply both sides by 2.5. I get y. Negative 4 times 2.5 is negative 10. And is the sign stay the same or is it flip?
It's the same.
Well, we had two answers. Which one is it going to be?
It stays the same. You're not multiplying both sides by a negative number. No, that's wrong.
We are not multiplying both sides by a negative number. What kind of number are we multiplying both sides by? Positive number. So if we multiply both sides by a positive number, does the sign stay the same or does it change? Stays the same. So the sign stays the same. Because just because there's a negative, that doesn't mean anything. What really matters is what are you multiplying both sides by? This one was a positive, so it stays the same. So y is greater than or equal to negative 10. So to graph that, it's find where negative 10 is. There it is, right in the middle. Coincidence. And then what's this graph look like?
There's a solid that points to the right.
Solid
and it points towards the right.
And it's greater than, so we go to the right. All right, a couple more examples in the back. How about our next one? What do we need to multiply both sides by to get x by itself? Okay, x, negative 48. How does x compare to negative 48?
X is less than.
Signs stay the same or does it change?
It changes.
Why is it changing now?
Because multiplying
Multiply both sides.
Both sides are getting multiplied by a negative number. So we'll flip the inequality. So we'll find negative 48 on my number line. And I want x such that it's less than negative 48. So open circle going to the left. Okay. What we got here? M. Boy, what should this be? Multiply both sides by the denominator. Sign staying the same or splitting? Multiply by negative 7, definitely changing. Okay. Good so far? Seem like. Right. It was opening, now it's opening. It used to open to the right, now it opens to the left because we multiplied by negative 7. So the sign
okay, so if it's less than the number, it goes down.
Correct.
Or
X is less than negative 48. So whatever number I pick is less than negative 48. It's got to be something to the left of it. Whatever number I pick is bigger than negative 11.2. So that number's got to be somewhere this way. How about our next guy here? 5v is greater than or equal to 45. What do we need to do? Divide by 5. So we have a v, a 9, and how do these things? Which way is sign point? Stay the same or change? Stays the same. 9. Build in a circle. Greater than goes to the right.
Why does it not change? Why does the sign not change?
What do we divide both? What do we do to both sides? Negative 5? Where'd the negative come from? I don't know where the negative sign came from. Deep in your brain. How about the last one here? This one may be less confusing. How do I get n by itself? Okay, so n, negative 4. Which way is the sign point?
It's
gonna switch.
Yeah.
It's going to switch because we divided by negative 6, so it flips.
Why is it
Voila.
Oh.
Questions so far? Just bringing back great memories from your 8th grade year.
Oh, such swell memories.
Wait, what? Don't worry about that. A restaurant owner, here's our last one. As I said yesterday, inequalities apply more or less, are more useful for real life, or we use them more in real life than just equalities. So we're going to see lots and more and more story problems as we go through. So as a restaurant owner here plans to place identical bouquets of flowers on 35 tables for some opening night of this restaurant. The owner wants to spend no more than $400 total for all the bouquets. Write the inequality to find the possible amounts of money M that the owner should budget for each bouquet of flowers. Oh boy. What's some important information in here? There's 35 tables total. What else is going on in here?
400.
400 bucks
No
and
more than.
no more than $400. Okay, so no more than, what kind of inequality symbol is this talking about? Less than or equal to 400. No more than 400. So whatever we spend is going to be less than or equal to $400. And then how are we going to figure out how much money we spent? 35 tables. M money per bouquet. So if we say 35M is less than or equal to 400, this inequality should let us know how much money we could budget for any one bouquet of flowers. Well, then what's this next question say? Okay, so how much money should we budget for each bouquet?
11.
How much?
Oh, so what?
Solve this inequality.
11.
Oh, let's see, what is that, about 11.42 if I'm not mistaken?
Yeah, 14.
I always do 5, 7, 14.
We'll see. You go 11 times.
So this is saying that if M, what's M represent? Money that the owner is spending on each bouquet. So what they're saying is that this restaurant person should budget $11.42 at most for each bouquet. So we'll spend at most $11.42 per bouquet of flowers. As long as we do that, we'll be fine. Okay? And if you really wanted to, if you want to see this visually, you could graph this thing.
Or if you draw pictures, you can draw bouquets.
As long as your money, as long as the amount you spend falls somewhere in here, you're good. But side note, what would be a logical like end to like? Would you be able to spend like any amount of money less than $11.42, or is there like some logical amount where you kind of stop?
What exactly are you asking here? Yeah.
This is the amount of money spent per bouquet of flowers, right?
Yeah.
Could this like just go on? Could you just pick any number that's less than 11.42?
Yes.
No.
Well, no, not necessarily.
What's like a boundary for this? Like what would be like
0.
zero, right? And what would it mean? What would it mean in this case to spend negative dollars on flowers?
That'd be
They would actually give you money.
Yeah, people would be giving you money to put flowers on the table.
Please buy my flowers.
I would not complain about that.
So chances are like you like a lot. This would more or less like end it.
We have like stores like that.
So it actually more or less look like this.
Buy
Probably
flowers,
open circle
yeah.
because I doubt you'll be able to buy flowers for $0. But
Okay.
regardless, as long as you spend less than $11.42, you're doing fine.